Tom, it's called The Invasion of the Baby Daddy, and this morning author and podiatrist Dr. John E. Bell is back with us. You have this book, and I remember last time you were on, you were talking about it. Remind us what this book's about.
This book is about family. It's about how a family is trying to undergo the travails of a father that's legally allowed to invade in the family. And we're noticing this a lot in our American society, where fathers are allowed to invade in states where they allow what they call a joint legal status, and they allow a father full paternal rights just as equal to the mother. And this is per state. It's not in the state of Tennessee, thank God, but this is in various states such as North Carolina. I believe Georgia has this law, and various other states. So we have to be very, very careful now, and this book tells us about the consequences of our actions.
And so why did you write the book? You've had some personal experience.
Yes, I have. I've had some personal experiences with the baby daddy. My wife, she has a child from a previous relationship. And what we've discovered is that we were in once a state that held up the law of joint legal status. And what it did is that when you have a child from a previous relationship and you're under court order, it allows the child to be under the same guardianship as the mother, equal to the father. It means that the child cannot leave the state if the mom leaves that state under that particular court order. This law should be changed, obviously, but right now it's very active, and it allows, it really arrests many, many families in particular state.
You call it the baby daddy syndrome.
I do. I call it the baby daddy syndrome because it's so common. We know that this is a prevalent problem because we know that in the African-American community specifically, there's about a 72% single-parent household rate. There's a 38% single-parent household rate in the white community and a 41% single-parent household rate in the Latino community. So this is a broad spectrum issue. And it covers so many families in our community here in Memphis. And the one thing I always tell people is that if you're engaged someone who has a child, make sure that they don't have a current court order that they're under that you can't live with.
Now, somebody on the other side might suggest to you that fathers need to be in their children's lives, even if the family's been broken up. What would you say to them?
I would say that is a definite positive. The one thing I do say is fathers definitely need to be in their lives, especially in the children's lives as they develop. However, they shouldn't interfere with the mom's life if she wants to continue and the relationship has ended. The problem with that is that most fathers have a viable role in their children's lives. It becomes complicated if they interfere or try to control the mother once she wants to move on.
Okay, so that's the problem, not father involvement, but just father interference.
Exactly.
You have a radio show these days? You're going multimedia on me?
Well, I tell you what, we did have one on KWAM. We no longer have that show now, but we did have one in the city of Memphis here.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it. Right now, we're just on a book tour, and we're talking about the book and just getting the message out, just about the consequences of our actions and how to be a little more responsible as we follow along and develop our family lives.
Okay. Doc, Invasion of the Baby Daddy. Check it out if you want some good reading. I looked over it last time. Some interesting stuff. Good to see you.
Thank you.
As always, and I have to check out I got plantar fasciitis, I think. Coming up after the break, Valerie Calhoun's going to show us